Yeah, you know what? I told you before. I literally went and paid like almost like 596 Hong Kong dollars for a traditional Chinese medical treatment. You know what? Uh, I dare say that woman seemed to not know what she was talking about. Well, she was certified. Yeah, she was certified for a very long time, and she was certainly a highly experienced TCM practitioner. However, um, I, however, it seems really strange though. I mean, I had been to other traditional Chinese medical centers, and I had also been sparring with many different people. Um, almost none of them had diagnosed me the way she diagnosed me. And if you think that was right, if you think she was right, just because she's got certificates and she's been doing it for a very long time, I'll tell you it's ridiculous because you know what? The way she was talking to me is as if she was cursing me. She kept saying, you must be feeling really tired. She kept saying that. She kept saying, look at your shoulder blades. You're completely blocked. You must be feeling very tired. You must be feeling tired very easily. I was like, what do you mean? I am literally the tireless person. I literally had the highest energy level everywhere I went. It's like every single day tired is simply not in my dictionary. So I didn't know why she kept repeating the word tired, tired, and tired. And then I thought like, okay. And then she claimed that she has energy or something. I was like, I don't know why she talked like that though. It's kind of weird. Like for a traditional Chinese medical practitioner or doctor to I don't know to obviously misdiagnose her patient and talks like that. I mean, like, okay. And then I guess I wasn't going back there. Like, just no way. I mean, I've well, am I supposed to comment on her skills? Right now, to be honest, I don't feel any improvement at all. Like, she kept telling me like she took photographs like, and then she was putting the finger here, and then she was saying, hey, can you see can you see how your body is tilted to this side? I was like, I can't see. Right? She kept trying to demonstrate to me that she's right, but I just couldn't see how she was right. Like I literally could not see it in her photographs. And I was like, okay, well, right? She still hasn't proven that she was right, right? And then she was like, "Oh, look at this side. This side is just higher." And then she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to touch your own chest. Look, I'm just gonna massage your chest for a bit, and then you can feel the difference." She put my hands there. I literally felt absolutely no difference whatsoever. Like, it's true. It is true. I was like, this is my review, okay? My review of that woman was that she didn't know what she was talking about. And then, in the beginning, she wasn't wearing a mask, obviously. And then, like, after she touched me for a little bit, yeah, okay, she touched me for a while. And the way she talked and the way she was interacting with me, I believe she was trying to get my money. She was. You know what? I think she went over time on purpose, and then she was making these misdiagnoses so that she could make more money from me. It's like, obviously, at first we agreed to a lower price, you know what? And then afterwards I came out and she said, hey, look, you gotta pay this much. I was like, what do you mean? You know what? In the beginning we agreed to pay only like 300 and something, and then it turned out to be like almost 600, double the price, because she said I needed it. I was like, what do you mean? You're misdiagnosing me on purpose. I knew it. And then you know what? It was complete karmic debt. It was instant karma for her. It's like it was instant karma for her. It was like during the time that she was trying to heal me, as she was trying to knock the money off my wallet. She was trying to rob me this way, and you know what? She got sick right after she touched me, and then she was thinking about greedy thoughts, how she could get more money from me. She was trying to rake me. But then, yeah, she was a total rake, was she not? But fortunately, she did not try to hard sell me into buying a package, although she was suggesting it, because she said, you really need it, you know. Your spine is obviously, there's something wrong with your spine, you know, and there's everything is wrong with your body, like your channels are completely blocked and you are easily feel tired. I was like, what do you mean? I never feel tired. Is tired, the word tired is not in my dictionary. It's just not there. It's like, oh, don't you feel pain or anything? I was like, no, I didn't feel a thing, you know. And then, like, she was, I believe she might, I don't know, she might be lying for money, I don't know, because I went inside, before, like, after I asked the price, and she said around, like, 300 something. I came out and she said I had to pay, like, 500 something, like, almost 600. I was like, that's double the price, like, almost. I was like, dude, really? But luckily, you know, fortunately, she got instant karma and she got sick, and she was like, she's saying, you know, like she was sniffing her nose and stuff like that during in the middle of the treatment, and it serves her right though. I mean, like, come on. And she was wearing the mask, and I was like, yeah, I told you, like, I told you not to rip me off, right? No, I didn't tell her not to rip me off, but obviously no client wants to be ripped off, and it serves her right, you know. Like, next time, be honest with your diagnosis, and don't don't curse your clients or intentionally misdiagnose them so that you can make more money from them, you know, because obviously I was literally on the bed, like, my head was facing downwards. I couldn't see a clock or anything, like I couldn't tell the time. So she was like telling me, okay, she went out there, and then she was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna compensate for the lost time. And it turns out that she just, you know, she was just trying to rip me off. So I was like, that's it, I'm just gonna, I said to her, I'm gonna consider my options, you know. And then I can tell you, I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. No way. It's kind of funny. She's literally like, you know, a caricature of me. It's like she's like, you are trying to make a fake version of me, but she was a complete caricature. I mean, look at her face though. I mean, okay, yeah, fine. She's like 60 something and she looks like 40 something. But I mean, when I look at her face, I was like, you really think that's me? Like, do you really think you can compare her with me? I was like, just no. Honestly, no. Anyway, look at this. You know, I learned how to lunge a horse with a traditional lunge whip. You know the long whip that I would hold in one of my hands while I hold the lunge line with the other hand. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's the negative reinforcement, is it not? It's like, okay, I'm gonna whip to make you go faster, but I was taught not to whip the horse's body. I was taught to whip the ground behind them, to kind of like, when they hear the whip sound, they would, it's kind of like a fear-based training, because they would be afraid that the whip would whip their body, and therefore they would just run around. They would run faster and faster if I just keep whipping the floor behind them. But this is more like positive reinforcement training. So the horse was obviously trained to chase after the target. So the horse tries to touch the target, and so obviously we will need like a long pole or something, and then it's just doing this. But there is I think there's a problem with this that I do not know how they're supposed to solve it. Because because obviously the horse can't go very fast if I hold the thing like this, and then I literally try to do this, like, okay, I'm gonna spin. So how fast do you think I can spin? Can the horse really be like cantering or even galloping with like I'll have to like literally spin like this, like literally I would literally be like spinning like this. So there has to be a limit to how fast I can spin like this without feeling dizzy, you know. And so but if I just whip and whip, I think it's slightly easier for me. I don't know, but I guess, yeah. I mean, if like, okay, so in the beginning she was like lunging this horse, right, and then she said she could literally just take out the lunge whip and just I don't know. I mean, like, it would be really interesting. It would be really fun if the horse wouldn't need like a lunge whip and I could just hold it like a pole arm, and then the horse is gonna follow the target, and then I basically just run around with the pole, and the horse be like chasing after it. I think it's gonna be really fun. I don't know, but I'll seriously need to get my own horse though. Yeah, cause obviously I don't think I can do it with any of the horses in the jockey club, like, or any other horse, basically. I don't think they will let me do it. And also because because most horses are not target trained, you know. Like, horses needed to be trained to follow the target before we could do this. Like, I read the book, like, I didn't really read the book from cover to cover, but I did read the part where the horse was target trained to follow this thingy, you know. Yeah, in order for me to have to train my own horse to do almost anything, I would definitely need to train them to follow a target. So I wouldn't have to, like, oh, I need a lunge whip for this, I need a lunge line for this. That means I'll all I need is this. Like all I need is just this, and then I wouldn't need a whip or a lunge line, or like it's gonna be like all I need is just a staff or a pole arm. That's gonna be so convenient. Yeah, I'm just telling you, if you claim to be doctors or healers or therapists, please, for God's sake, do not think about ripping off your clients, because there's gonna be instant karma if you try to rip somebody off. You know, there's instant karma, so don't do it. Don't do it. With clicker in hand. Oh yeah. This is the part where this is the part where the horse is trained to follow the target. Obviously I need to note this because it's really important. It's gonna be like, I all I need is just a stick with something cute on it, and then and then I wouldn't need a lunge line or a lunge whip. It's gonna be very useful. I assumed that I could try this on Mongolian horses if I could buy one. Even if I could buy just one, I could just teach it how to do this. But ideally I should buy two, like one male and one female. And then they be of age and they can breed, like, ideally. So I would need to save money. Yeah, so that's it.